إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's the only one worthy of praise. I seek His help, His guidance, and His forgiveness. I believe in Him and I trust Him. Seek refuge on Almighty Allah from the evil of ourselves. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship other than Allah Rabbil Alameen. And I testify that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger and the seal of all the prophets. O Muslims, they must know that the best speech is the speech of Almighty Allah, which is the Quran. The best guidance is the course of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is his sunnah. The worst of all affairs is innovation and addition to the religion of Islam. Indeed, every addition to the religion of Islam will lead to hellfire. I adjure you as well as myself to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the best of your ability. Fear Allah and don't die unless you are in a state of Islam. Greet you all with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and the blessings of Almighty Allah be with you all. I'd like to welcome you all for continuation of 40 advice for having a good Islamic house. Today we're talking about the segment number 13. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, out of his concern about us, he advised us in hadith which reported by Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نهى عن الوحدة، أن يبيت الرجل وحده أو يسافر وحده. This hadith is the collection of Imam Ahmad rahmatullah alayhi, reported by Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbid about loneliness for a man to spend the night in his house by himself or to travel by himself. And this is different from the advice of the Prophet ﷺ about the mahram. Mahram is a man who is not supposed to be under any condition marry a woman, like your son, your brother, okay, your grandfather, your uncle. This man could not marry you, neither you can marry them. But this is applied for the woman. This is not applied for the man. Okay? لا تسافر المرأة بغير محرم. The woman is not supposed to travel, go in a journey by herself. But this hadith is talking about the normal routine to be a single person, to spend the night in the house by yourself, okay? Or to travel by yourself, regardless you are a male or female. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, but you know, this is for protection, physical as well as spiritual. Being by yourself, this is not good. It can be danger for you because you and the shaitan, and you know the shaitan, إن الشيطان لكم عدو فاتخذوه عدوا. Indeed, shaitan is an open enemy to you, so treat him as an enemy. He have more impact in you than when you are by yourself. And also in case of any emergency. So basically, follow the advice of the Prophet ﷺ that he had forbid you to spend the night in the house by yourself, okay, or to travel by yourself. Also, the Prophet ﷺ discouraged us of sleeping on the roof of a house which does not have a what you call this, a fence of or a wall to protect you in case you roll on and you fall from the roof. This is danger for your life. So whenever you sleep on the roof, for whatever reason you're going to sleep on the roof, if it has no partition around, you are not supposed to, because you're exposing your life to a danger. Another advice concerning having a Muslim house, the matter of shura and consultation. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had ordered us in the Quran, say, وَأَمْرُهُمْ shura baynahum. Their affairs, that means the Muslims' affair, it goes by what? Consultation among themselves. Sometimes we think that this only for the masjid, for a big project or things like this, but a shura is good in all matters. When you're consulting somebody, they give you advice. They may be well acquainted with this subject you want to do more than you. They have more experience than you. And also, if you living with a husband or living with a wife or living with a family, it gives them some kind of recognition. Come on, children, we need to discuss an issue. Understand that we thinking to go visit your uncle, he's not feeling good, or whatever it is. That's try to give them acknowledgement that they are member of the family, that they have some input. Okay, they have some input about what the leader or the head of the house is trying to do. The sitting itself and talking with them and sharing and listening from them, it may can benefit us, but at least we teach them through this. When they get bigger, they consult. And also for them, before even getting bigger, when they go outside, as example, they inform us, or Dad, can I go play outside? Or can I go with my neighbor, you understand, to visit? Things like this. So we need to, we as a parents or a parent, to use the consultation and the mashura. There is a lot of things that happen in our lives that we need to consult. And we need to be aware about how the members of the family feel about it, because it may, you think it doesn't involve them, but it can relate to them, or it can have a negative uh, impact on them. In addition to the shura, we need to have some kind of meetings, a weekly meeting in the house with the children, or that be a private conversation, taking your child to the side and discuss with them certain subjects. So instead of them going outside or try to figure what it is, that we need to approach them and we need to talk to them, because it's better to get it from us, because we care for them. They are our children, and we're going to give them the best advice and we get them the right information. But if we wait for certain information to reach our children through their growing, they may go and ask somebody else, and this will have a negative impact on the family. Uh, it will help also the children to get out of the, I don't know what the word in English, but to be like single focus or focus in yourself only. Try to everything that, okay, especially when they're going through age of maturity. They have questions, but they do not have the nerve to discuss it or to talk about it. So we have to build some kind of a father husband, father son, okay, or mother and daughter, to talk to them about certain things. For the girl, as example, 10, 12 years old, she doesn't know anything about menses, and she got to see a blood in her clothes and scared. She's tried to cover and think, you understand, or not to talk. And so they need help, and we need, when we know that there is certain things is going to be about to start in their life, we need to approach them like what you call it, one-to-one person. Okay, father to son, daughter to mother, mother to daughter, things like this. This is very important, especially when they approach in the age of puberty. Again, if we parents are not going to start to take care of things like this, they will go to their friends or neighbors, or they're going to try to see about it from other avenue, and this will going to not to be beneficial for the children. Okay, so this is something very important that we need to have it. Mashura and consultation and discussion with the children is something very important. It's not nice, you understand, the child doesn't see his father for a whole week, doesn't know what is going on, why he's not in the house. So there's nothing wrong that the father to inform the children about he planning journey for Umrah. Talk to them about the Umrah. What is the Umrah? He have to go to see his uncle because he is about dying, and you need to go to assist him or to be there. So we need to start to open ourselves and to have some kind of communication with our children, inshallah. With these 2 points will be sufficient for tonight. Hopefully that we can take them in consideration and to understand that consultation and uh, seeking opinion of others is part of the deal. And we need in this small unit, which is the family, that we need to have some consultation. And does not mean that because you consult them that you have to go by what they say, but at least it gives them the courage to voice their opinion, and also what kind of fruits, as examples, they like. And instead of buying banana and again banana, while they did not like banana, they like apple. So we need to share information and have consultation and talking with each other, not only husband and wife and husband, but also sometimes parents with the children, so they can trust us and they feel confidential to come to relate to us about what is going in their life. Thank you for being here. If anybody have any correction or comments, feel free to do so. I will give you my ear, inshallah. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem. Thank you very much for being here, and you have a good night, everybody. Looking forward to see you again tomorrow. We have two classes. One at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and one is 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك. نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت. نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.